Data analysis is a fast growing tech career path, and a lot of companies are on the lookout for data analysts to help them make better use of their company's data. However, the only problem is majority of data enthusiasts find it hard learning data analysis the right way. And it's no biggie because I've also been in that position where I was learning anything and everything. And at the end of the day, I ended up not learning anything. Now, this is what you call being a jack of all trades and a master of none. Hey guys, it's Coco here again, and welcome back to my channel, Data Delight with Coco, where we talk about all things data. And in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you how I would learn data analysis from scratch if I was to start all over again. So if you'd want to know how, make sure you stay to the end of this video. And if you're ready, let's dive right into it. Now, the first thing is finding out what interests you and also defining your end goal. Now, let me explain. You do not want to start your data journey because that is what you see people doing. You want to start because this is what interests you, this is what sparks your passion, and not because somebody else is doing it. If you start because of that, it's going to get tiring for you in the long run because this is not what interests you. I remember in the early days of my career, while I was still, a beginner, I used to think it was all data analysis. I never knew that there were numerous specializations in data analytics. So it was later on I got to know about product analytics, business analytics, HR analytics, and even healthcare analytics. There are actually a lot of them. Data analysis is a vast field with numerous specializations. So you need to find out what interests you and don't just go into it because that is what everybody else is doing. When you enjoy what you're learning, your data journey is going to become much more enjoyable and rewarding. Now that you know what interests you and you've been able to define your end goal, that is knowing the particular area you would want to use your data analysis skill in, it is now time to conduct thorough research. And when I say conducting thorough research, that is make research on the things that you need to learn, the tools that you need to learn, the courses that you need to take to be able to achieve your end goal. So if your end goal is to become a business analyst, then you need to look out for resources that talks about business analysis and the tools needed for business analysis. Now, this is important so that you do not study a lot of things and unnecessary things. It is also important that you make research so that you do not overwhelm yourself with too much knowledge and, in fact, unnecessary knowledge. Now, this next one is really, really important because starting out, I did not have people around me, like minded individuals like myself around me, who wanted to go into this data space. So it was all me alone by myself until I discovered data communities and I joined those communities. And throughout my journey, these communities were really supportive and helpful. So please make sure you join a data community. Now, this is the importance of joining a data community. When you join a data community, you have the opportunity to interact with like minded individuals like yourself, or even data professionals who have gone far in the data space. You also have the opportunity to get support from your community members. So whenever you get stuck in a particular data analysis task or you have a question, you have people who will be able to support you. So joining a data community is very key in your data analytics journey. Now you know what interests you, you set your end goal, you've made research on the things needed to achieve your end goal, and you are in a data community that can provide you with support when needed. It is now time to build a roadmap or create a roadmap for yourself. But you cannot just say, I want to be a product analyst in 6 months without a roadmap. And now your roadmap has to be created in a way that they are realistic. So you have to break them down into smaller milestones. That way it will be easier to achieve your goal. I remember starting out my journey without a roadmap. It was after about 5 months or so, I had to come to the realization that I needed a roadmap. If at all I was going to become a data analyst in 3 months, at least I needed a roadmap. And that was when I created my own roadmap and broke down the things that I needed to learn in smaller bits so that it would be easy for me to achieve. So there is also something, the fact that you've created a roadmap does not mean that you are going to achieve all that you say you want to achieve within that time frame that you set for yourself. This is life, and a lot of things can come up along the way, but that should not stop you. So it is okay to take a pause or take few pauses as long as you get back right on track. So now it is not enough for you to say you want to become a data analyst. It is not enough for you to create roadmap. Start building data analysis projects using real world data sets. A lot of online courses and tutorials would give you fictitious data set, but that would not show how analytical you are, because at the end of the day, you're trying to solve real world problems and not fictitious problems. You can use that for practice, but when it comes to projects, please make sure you build with real world data sets. And this is what a lot of data enthusiasts fail to realize. They compound their portfolio with so many fictitious case studies instead of working on case studies that are real world related. So, whether it's performing data cleaning, building predictive models, carrying out exploratory data analysis, what we refer to as EDA, or building informative dashboards and reports, the point is build data analysis projects, because this will showcase your skills to potential employers. So, next thing is participating in competitions, whether it's online data competition or offline data competitions. Make sure you participate in these competitions, because this would challenge you. This would help you as you get to um, see what other people are doing. It will give you new insight to how you should approach certain situations. So these competitions often involve complex problems that require creative solutions. So participating in these competitions allows you to think critically, to be able to bring out valuable insights from whatever data you've been given during the competition. So now it is not even compulsory that you win. Even if you do not win, the experience matters. Lastly, but most importantly, keep learning, keep being consistent. Okay, data analysis can be challenging a lot of times. I don't even want to say sometimes, because a lot of times data analysis can be challenging, but do not let that discourage you. That is why I talked about knowing what interests you at first, because if data analysis does not interest you, then you have no business being a data analyst. So do not just do it because you see people doing it. As you continue your journey, or as you start your journey, you get to hear this term that a lot of techstars use a lot, which is called the imposter syndrome. So this is when you're feeling like you're not doing your best, and a lot of people are doing more than you. Please do not let that discourage you. Okay, I've been there, and I tell you, if you put in the work, you are going to see results. I'm not trying to be motivational right now. Stay consistent in your learning. So make sure you set aside regular time for learning, be patient with yourself, and celebrate every milestone that you accomplish. So even if you've been able to just accomplish 20% out of 100%, celebrate your little wins. They're important. And there you have it, my data friends, my guide on how I would learn data analysis if I were to start all over again. Remember, the learning never stops in this ever evolving field, so embrace curiosity, stay dedicated, and be open to continuous learning. I hope this video helped you kickstart your data journey. And even if you started your data journey before, I hope this video help you set the right goal and have the right mindset towards learning as a data analyst. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more data related episodes. So until next time, happy analyzing and bye.